Bengaluru-based startup called Locus, which uses machine learning to generate algorithms that will help logistics and marketplaces map delivery routes and vehicles more efficiently. Its co-founder, Nishith Rastogi, takes us through the problem Locus is trying to solve.
At Locus, we build high-end algorithms to replace human decisions in logistics. So, whenever you order anything from an e-com website or say an on-demand company, they need to decide which guy, among other things, which guy when he will finally come at your doorstep using what vehicle to deliver your package at what time, right? These decisions at scale are extremely complex, and given the fuzzy conditions of India, right, there were some of the roads may not be labeled, some of the apartments gate may have a back entry. All of this becomes extremely complicated, time consuming and cost ineffective for a human to do on a day-to-day basis. These are the decisions that we want to replace by computational systems. How we came up with Locus was via a women's safety app called Ride Safe. So after the infamous Nirbhaya and the Uber incident, my own sister was once traveling back to Bangalore, and when she took a cab from the airport, I got an idea that we can create a women's safety app which is way more advanced than the current ones asking you to press a button. We can create an algorithm which can analyze the route that you are taking and take a decision whether this is a safe route or not. We launched that in February 2015, and around the same time the entire food tech space was getting big in India, and that was the time when they were looking for solutions that work on the ground. And we got connected to a few companies, we did our own ground research, and we realized most of the existing solutions designed for developers don't work over here. At the very core of Locus sits our stack of proprietary algorithms. So we have PhDs in our team from Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Carnegie Mellon, Indian Institute of Science, and we write ground-up algorithms designed for 2016. What I mean by that is they can use a lot of parallel compute, they can use some of the graphics card, they can use some of the new mapping systems, they can use some of the more directional systems. So at the very core, of spending more than 18 months of development effort across some of the best data science guys in Asia Pacific sits our algorithms, which simulate a lot of things that happen in nature, say how maybe, ants find their food, right? Or how a piece of hot steel coals, or even how as humans we evolve into better humans. So we simulate some of those stuffs on logistics, and that is our core stack. So we would be scaling up on 2 dimensions. One, in the scope of our solution, and second, in the geography of our region. So first, on the scope of a solution, now as a company, we have a thesis that we are a mile deep and an inch wide. So now we are building algorithms and adjacencies. For example, we have very recently released an algorithm for some of our top clients where we can now even tell you how to load up different sets of boxes inside a truck. It's like when your mom arranges your suitcase, she can always fit in one extra t-shirt. The same thing we can do by loading different cardboard boxes in a truck. We are also working on several of the other adjacencies around it. So you want to keep creating one more algorithm to automate one piece of the logistics. Right. The second dimension of scaling would be on where. So right now we are very India focused as we are technology guys, and we want to be very close to our customers to learn from them. At this point, we have started developing reference customers internationally, and then we would be putting a direct sales effort there in near future. We have been fortunate to have a great set of investors from day zero. When we did our first round of capital, which was led by Manish Singhal and Sheetal Bhal of GrowX, we had people like Amit Ranjan, the founder of SlideShare, and now the e-governance project, joining our round. And in our recent round raise, we raised a Series A, which was led by Xfinity Ventures, and Mr. V. Balakrishnan, who was the CFO of Infosys, joined our board directly. We are honored to have him. Bloom Ventures and BNext also participated in this round along with Mr. Rajesh Ranawat. Between Xfinity, Bloom and BNext, we get a good mix of access into Indian enterprises, Indian startups and Southeast Asia ecosystem. We are operationally profitable. right? We invest our venture money into growth and R&D and patents, and around somewhere in the Q2 to Q3 next year, we will be looking to raise another round for our international expansion.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.